We're back with a Tune-Up Tuesday for our wallets. This time, we're focusing on how to build important financial skills at a young age. Mellody Hobson is the co-CEO and president of Ariel Investments. Her new book aimed at kids is called Priceless Facts About Money. It's a New York Times bestseller. Good morning, Mellody, and congratulations.
Thank you. I'm so excited to be here.
You have had this storied career in finance. You have served on the boards of some of the biggest companies in the world, from Starbucks to Estee Lauder, JP Morgan Chase. Why did you want to dedicate your first book to children?
Because I think there's a void here. Literally, this is white space. We don't learn about anything related to money, really, other than counting in school.
Right.
And so I said, let's think about this and how we can change the paradigm. I had time during COVID, and during that time I said, instead of complaining about it and talking about it, I'm going to do something about it. One fact, you can take wood shop in a high school in America today and not a class on investing, which always leads me to ask people, who whittles in their spare time, right?
Kate McKinnon, actually.
She's the only one, probably.
Who's cleaning their own carburetor from their auto class? But a class on investing is life-changing because money is literally something that every person has to deal with, be it you live in America or you live in an African village. You have to deal with money.
How did having really honest and candid conversations at a young age, how did that shape you? Because I gather you talked about money when you were younger than most.
We didn't have any money, so we talked about it a lot in my family. My mother socialized me to money very, very early. She did some really smart things that I've adopted with my own child. She always had me pay for things. I paid at the register. I paid at the restaurant. When I got more sophisticated in my math skills, I calculated the tip. Those things she taught me to really take hold of. She empowered me, and it also helped me to understand what things cost. Now, she also went very far. I knew our light bill, our phone bill.
Wow.
I knew our rent. I knew we paid for water. You know, things that most kids don't know. She taught me very, very early on.
I have a 7, a 4, and a 3-year-old. At what age do you start talking about money, and what age can you kind of introduce the concept of maybe not money exactly,
very early.
but something
I
called
want
trades?
this to be like learning a language.
Wow.
When you become fluent in a language, it's easier the younger you are. So I think a 3-year-old can learn about the value of something with barter. So you could say to a small child, do you want a cupcake or a Barbie doll? And they're assigning value to those things. And that's the beginning. Then you move forward and you help them understand price. And that price can be just using cash.
Yes.
They learn all their money habits from you. And using cash seems so simple. When you think of money through the eyes of a child, it's a machine spitting out money at the ATM, and it's plastic going on a counter, so they don't get the sense that it's finite, that it runs
That's a really
out.
good point.
I've heard a lot of kids tell their parents when they say we can't afford something, they say put it on a credit card, which shows they don't understand the magnitude of the purchase. And so using cash is the second step in helping kids to understand money.
Oh, my goodness. Well, you have a daughter, an 11-year-old, Everest, right, with your award-winning filmmaker of a husband, George Lucas. How receptive was she when you began talking to her about this concept?
Yes, I joke. I married Yoda's dad. Yes, I live with Yoda's dad. He is very wise. Everest, it's amazing because she allowed me to crystallize my thoughts and really bring the book to a level that I thought was really practical. She read it, and then when words were too sophisticated, I said, circle them, but I'm not going to abandon the word, I'm going to explain it. And then I started to see the world through her eyes, something as simple as the McDonald's drive-thru. The cashier said that'll be $5.40 with tax. We used to have French Fry Friday, so she was getting French fries, and she said, what is tax?
Oh, there you go.
And that was an entire conversation about tax on food, tax at work. I explained to her how we pay taxes, what the tax goes towards. In one car ride, I did taxes. She was 10 years old.
Well, what are you doing this weekend? Can you come to my house? You can bring the book, but just sit my kids down.
But I'd love to do that. I literally love teaching money to people of all ages. And the one thing about this book that I wanted to happen is that adults would read it to children. It's really to use the child as a gateway. Because we don't learn about these subjects and people are very, very embarrassed. 77% of of adults say they are anxious about money. They don't want to talk about it.
Wow. Mellody, thank you.
So many important
great.
conversations to be had. We really appreciate it. And Priceless Facts About Money is out now.
Thank you, thank you. This is great.
Hey, thanks for watching. Don't miss the Today Show every weekday at 11 a.m. Eastern, 8 Pacific on our streaming channel, Today All Day. To watch, head to today.com/allday or click the link right here.